What up, what up, what up, what up? Shout out to my man Rome here. He's doing an amazing job. Go to the King's channel, show him some love. It's your boy Big Truck right back at you. So he got some things to say. I got some things to say. Then the spirit of the universe gonna take us home. So without further ado, grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and peep this shit out.
Legends of the Street. That's a walking legend right there. Legendary. They whisper about him in corners.
So there seems to be a conversation that is trending on TikTok. It started off with 100 men versus a silverback, and of course, you know what men like to do. So okay, that's the game women want to play. It kind of reminds me of the bear versus man conversation, and now men are responding back with 100 women versus fill in the blank. The one that stood out the most, obviously, was the 100 women versus accountability. Oh man, that shit got women triggered, bro. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these videos, man.
What's the female equivalent of 100 men versus one gorilla?
We got to read these comments. 100 women versus accountability, 100 women versus sorry, 100 women versus teen pregnancy, 100 women versus driving, 100 women versus logical reasoning, 100 women versus birthday makeup, 100 women versus being quiet, 100 women versus finding a good man, 100 women versus agreeing to eating somewhere.
What about 100 women versus a BBL? 100 women versus breast implants. 100 women versus them damn long ass eyelashes. Let's continue.
100 women versus being a good person, 5 women versus staying friends after a Miami trip, 100 women versus celibacy, taking accountability, 100 women versus 100 men, 100 women, 6 women versus a restaurant bill, 100 women versus John Jones,
100 women versus paying for their own bills, paying their own rent, paying their own food bill, paying their own car note. 100 women versus accountability.
100 WNBA players versus LeBron, 100 women versus staying friends after an argument.
Y'all been cutting up with this 100 men versus gorilla list, right? But then y'all took it to another level. We're going to go through my favorite 100 women verse list that y'all created. First one, 100 women versus accountability. Give me 1,000 on accountability. Accountability going to take out all the women within seconds. 100 women versus micro cheating. This one had me laughing for a couple minutes because you already know there's a woman in the comments talking about, oh my God, I just said thank you. Sweetheart, you said you don't even like men.
Oh, say nice.
No. 100 women versus deflecting. Sweetheart, why are you making this about me and you was the one answering people in your DMs? This is about you, not me right now. We got 100 women versus the maxed out credit card. Baby girl, what's that credit score looking like? And to be
100 women versus can't keep a man. 100 women versus they can't even approach a man. Don't know how to approach a man. 100 women versus respecting and loving a man.
honest, my favorite one of them all, 100 women versus hitting that curb when they driving. Because we all know we can let that one girl drive our car and she's like, oh my God, babe, I kind of hit the curb while I was driving your car.
100 women versus don't know when to shut up and humble themselves.
Whole rim scratched up.
I just want the girls to take note that the very first thing I said in that video, the first thing out of my mouth was 100 men versus white supremacy. And the boys are up in arms.
And here we go.
No, Resfuchsia, that's not the first thing you said. You're not just gonna come on the app and lie when we have the video. This is what you said.
100 men this, 100 men that. Well, I just want to know, because I'm gonna ruin the fun. Y'all want to fight so bad. How about 100?
The first thing you said is that you want to ruin the fun. 100 men is.
There's always a fat candy, chicken, greasy eating, moon cricket, 99-cent mop bucket pirate want to come on social media. Why is it always the fat, stank, lonely ones? Got something to say. Have y'all ever figured that out? Maybe it's just me. Let's continue.
100 men that I'm finna ruin the fun. And then we all said, why you trying to ruin the fun? Fun police? And then
you ain't gonna ruin shit. You need to get into a damn gym. You need to lose some weight because you're fat.
You said 100 men versus white supremacy. The fuck is wrong with you? Like, you act like the first thing you said is, I'm finna ruin the fun. Like, you saw a bunch of niggas having fun. You was like, I'm finna ruin the fun. You're the enemy. You knew full well what you were doing, and now you're like, look at them. Look what they're doing to me. Look what they're talking mean to me. That's what you did. Like, what kind of elementary ass shit is that? I didn't even, the first thing I said is 100 men versus white supremacy, and that's what they're raging against. No. You said you were going to ruin the fun. What did you...
Where's the fun at? You modern feminist porch monkey. Where's the... You said you was going to ruin the fun. Where's ruining the fun at? See, I love it when men huddle up. I love it when men come together. I love it when men can just have fun and be men and express and chill and shit be good, yo.
Oh, say my
in on this. People who have been in the mountains with monkeys and shit. This is like, this is great. Then a beluga whale with opposable thumbs want to come and ruin the fucking fun. Don't piss.
Maybe your ass is the damn silverback. You look like a motherfucking silverback or a damn grizzly.
Me off. How you just gonna lie on the app when we can see what you said? The first thing you said was that you was gonna ruin the fun. I'm tripping. Let me get back to cleaning this bathroom. Y'all know I ain't nothing but a janitor. Don't get too mad at me. I'm just a janitor.
And the fact that she even engaged in a conversation proved the 100 women versus accountability argument even more, because this whole conversation was started with the 100 men versus gorilla or silverback conversation. Then from there, men said, okay, uno reverse, 100 women versus accountability, and all the other things that you done saw so far in this video. Like, men are getting sick and tired of women wanting to throw rocks from a glass house, and then when the person you threw rocks at returned fire, then y'all want to sit over here and play victim.
Then here we go.
That victimhood mindset, bro, that gotta be, bro, that shit needs to disperse for real. Let's keep it moving.
100 men this, 100 men that. Well, I just want to know, because I'm finna ruin the fun. Y'all want to fight so bad.
Of course you're gonna ruin the fun. Why would you not? When men come on the internet and they fuck with women, y'all want us to leave you alone. Over the past month and a half, we done had the Unk Olympics. We done had man versus dog. And now we got 100 men versus gorilla. Nobody's fucking with y'all, and you don't like.
You're too fat. No one's giving y'all attention. Men are doing their own thing. Men are having fun with each other, cracking jokes, telling stories, having peace, and nobody fucking with y'all. Nobody's knocking on your doors. Nobody's ringing your doorbells. No one is showing up. That's why when y'all punk asses go out to go eat, men ain't coming up to y'all asking y'all if y'all want drinks. Men are not approaching y'all publicly. Dude, take the fucking hit. Pick up your motherfucking shoulder pads and your motherfucking helmet and walk the fuck on and leave us alone.
I thought y'all wanted peace. We not even fucking with y'all. Why would you ruin the fun? How about you join us in the fight versus the gorilla? You look like you could hold your own. How about we do women versus a trip to Miami? Let's see if y'all come back and still be friends. Let's do women versus DNA tests.
Oh, say my
Let's do women versus 50-50. Women versus being respectful. Women versus knowing how to be presentable, how to shut up, how to shut your mouth. Y'all can't do that, huh?
My money on the DNA test. How about we do women versus the gym instead of every summer posting a pic and saying, take me back to this size? Yeah.
Then here we go.
I got a good one. Women versus going half with your man on paying bills. Yeah, I like that one. Women versus getting off your lazy ass and get to work and provide.
No shit. No fucking shit. Nobody was bothering you. Nobody was bothering you. Saying, oh, I got all the men in their feelings. I need y'all to get out that mindset. There's a difference between somebody being in their feelings and somebody responding to a video that you put out there. They're not the same thing. What did you think would happen? What did you think would happen?
She wanted to silence men or men not say anything at all. And this is what I find so funny, because women will say some shit like this, and then if no men are in the comments, then they want to assume that they're right. And then when a man does challenge them, then it's like, oh, you're in your feelings. So it's like, once again, bro, this is the type of manipulation that women do to try to make themselves seem like they're right when they're really not.
No, and also to make themselves, seem important. Because again, men have stepped the fuck back. Okay, men have took another route, and the route that the men have taken, they have peace. They can do what they do, and it's good. No weed, no seed, no stress. Men knowing they value, they self-worth. Men make their money. When it comes to dating, men are using wisdom. Because I'm not saying just only make your money. No, you can make your money and date, because even men have needs too. But use wisdom when it comes to finding someone. Hey, and if you want to pay for a little something, you can do that too. You are in control of your finances. You are in control of the car that you are driving in. She's just somebody in the passenger seat. And if she gets out of line, throw her ass out the damn car. She can ride or walk, leave her to love it. My brother here, Rome, has a few things to say, then we gone. But I'm going to leave this in the description. You can watch the rest of this brother's video. King is on fire. Much love and respect.
It's all manipulation, man. Just to silence men and shut you up and make you agree with everything that they think and make you think like them. It's all manipulation, bro. That's all it is. It's kind of like a form of bullying when you really think about it.
What happened?
And to the man that said, forget 100 men versus a gorilla, let's do 100 women versus accountability. That took me out of here, y'all. That took me to another stratosphere. Because what do you mean 100 women versus accountability?
That's what the fuck he mean, 100 women versus accountability. Meaning a large number of y'all women do not know how to take accountability for nothing. Y'all run away from that. Y'all try to shame men and come for men when they try to hold y'all accountable for the shit that you do and say. This is a sheer prime example. Dumbass.
Ladies, I hate to say it. The girls don't like taking accountability. And, to unseasoned ears, accountability can sound like you're being blamed. But how I view it is accountability is just the ability to take into consideration the way that you contributed to the outcome. That's all you got to do. We didn't say you got to take all the blame. We just said take into consideration what you may have done that contributed to the outcome, to the experience. That tickled me. 100 women versus accountability is hilarious.
Yeah, but oh shit. There you go. This look like a damn ritual. Hold on.
And one thing about me, I'm going to chuckle. I'm going to chuckle. I'm going to cackle. If it's funny, I'm going to chuckle and cackle because
I understand that. At the end of the day, accountability is simple. I apologize for what I did, what I said. I acknowledge my part in it. I acknowledge the part that I played in it. That's accountability. Why is it hard for y'all asses to do that? Because you always want to be right. Guess what? The sun doesn't rise and set off your ass. You're not always going to get what you want. Things ain't always going to go your way. Know that. And when your punk ass is sitting up there and you in the presence of a man going to hold you accountable. And if you won't be held accountable, then get your sorry punk ass out there and continue to go deal with Pookie and Ray Ray and them. And Dante and Larry and them. Leave good men alone.
That's just me. But that was funny.
You see how they held Jalen Green accountable? You see how they held Anthony Edwards accountable? You remember the shit that they were saying? Those grown ass men, they knew what they was doing. Those women didn't lay down with themselves. Remember that. When niggas found out that Jalen Green and Anthony Edwards had women that was almost 20 years older than them pregnant, that was all the bitches' excuses. They're grown.
I agree, my brother. I agree. Guess what? Y'all bitches allowed the shit to happen. Y'all was the one that opened up y'all legs. They didn't make you open up your legs. They didn't argue. No, you willingly did it. Accountability. Fuck that. We're going to hold a large number of women. We're going to hold y'all accountable. Now, you do have some women out there. You do have some good women with good sense that don't mind accountability. Cool. But we already know the difference. When you are a modern feminist, moon crooked, 99-cent mop bucket pirate, you are the ones that we're talking about. You are the ones that don't like accountability to save your asshole. You are the ones we banging on. You are the ones that love Pookie and Ray Ray and Ray Sean and them and Kunta and Toby and them. But soon as a good woman talk about some things, y'all want to shame that woman. Soon as a man talk about some things, y'all want to try to shame him. Sit y'all asses down and go lay an egg. Continue on, King.
Men, they should have known what they was doing. Nobody forced them to do anything. But y'all don't have that same energy with Shannon Sharpe, and he was fucking an OF model, bro. Yes, I'm still stuck on this shit because y'all just be blowing my mind with y'all hypocrisy, bro. Like,
I'm right there with you. Like I said, I just did a video, okay? What Shannon Sharpe did, this shit ain't nothing new. They been doing it. They been doing it. This ain't nothing new. This is Shannon Sharpe's time now. Okay? For the emasculation ritual. It's his time now. Okay? For them to discredit your character. This is his time. He had Cat Williams on the show, had Monique on the show. The other side is coming for him. Take this L. Everything's going to be all right. They're going to come teach you a lesson, Shannon. Y'all folk on some dumb shit. Y'all don't connect the dots and see the shit what's being done right in front of your face.
and I really realized that the only reason why y'all do that is because if the younger person is a man and he the one with the money, y'all hold him accountable. But if the older person is a man and he got money, the girl automatically got groomed. If a bitch got an OF at 19, I'm pretty sure that little bitch been fucking since she was 14. Like, let's be fucking for real, bro. Like, what?
Just to reiterate my point when I said last time when I covered that Shannon Sharpe situation, bro. Women are morally biased. They're not morally superior, y'all.
Because if that was the case, hold on, brother. If that was the case, what's her name? Cher? Keisha Cole? What's her name? Drea Michelle? Okay? All these older women, Madonna, all these older women fucking with these young dudes. Y'all ain't saying shit. Even Drea Michelle, if that's her correct name, got a baby by the dude. Y'all ain't saying shit. Help me make it make sense. Where's that energy at now? Acting like what Shannon Sharpe did was so damn wrong. Motherfuckers been doing this shit. And they're going to continue to do it. Y'all the ones that need to grow up.
Everything that they shame men for doing, they want to be able to get away with it themselves, bro.